everyone, welcome back to the episode of Krypto Playboy. My name is Seymour. Before we begin, can you guys please chuck us a like on this video, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more content. We have a little giveaway we're doing at the moment. We hit 5,000 followers on Instagram, giving away 1 ether to one lucky person. And here on YouTube, when we hit 5,000 subscribers, going to give away 1 ether to one lucky person at random as well. So guys, please share the channel around, let's grow the community, and you can win a prize. Not only that, once we hit this target, which I think is going to happen very soon, because we're already at 2,000 now, I'm very, very impressed by that, and I thank you guys for this. Once we hit this target, we're going to have bigger and better competitions and more giveaways, because I want to give back to the community so we can grow crypto. That's what we want. If you guys are interested in learning more, getting more involved in crypto, it's the first time, or you've already been involved in it for a while, and you want to get into a group which you can grow and benefit yourself, benefit other people in the group, join our Discord. There's a link down below in the bio down there. Click it, sign up to it, and join it. It's going to be free for the next few weeks. Then after that, it's going to be $5 a month, but that $5 goes back to the group, and it's going to be for prizes, giveaways, things like that. We're going to do that constantly. All right, it's $5, but the best thing about this is you're going to get access to pre-sales, which you will not get anywhere else. Okay, so for $5 a month, later on, right now it's free. Might extend the free period for even longer because it's $5. It's not going to make or break anything here. Okay, but get on there, have a look around, test it out. We've had a couple pre-sales already, and we'll be doing more and more and more of them. And guys, I'm personally investing in all these tokens that I bring out on there. I will not give you guys anything unless I'm invested in it. So get on there and have a look. It is free. We've got two little other giveaways we're doing at the moment. So these two here, we've got P2P Finance and Coliseum to support these two projects because I'm personally getting involved in them as well. I want to give some of this to the community. So get on there. You can win an allocation in both of these projects. All you do is click a few buttons, you go into the draw to win a $100 allocation in this. So it's money for nothing, guys. Get on there and give it a go. You've got nothing to lose. Alright, so today I talked about a new coin I found called Fxdx Exchange. This is like a hidden gem, I think. There's not too much information on it. Some people are like, oh, it looks a bit, oh, what's his website, what's that? I think this is a very good project. Hear me out, I've got to say on it, listen, and you'll probably understand why. So what is Fxdx Exchange? It's a trustless, permissionless, and non-custodial trading platform that enables you to trade derivatives such as perpetuals and take on leverage without having to worry about manipulation. What they're saying is Binance, Coinbase, FTX, all those type of centralized exchanges, these guys are known to manipulate the market because they have access to all the order books. So they know if you're doing a long, they know if you're doing a short, and they can control the market. Doesn't mean they are, but they have been known to in the past. I'm not saying these exchanges in particular. I just put these pictures there because I typed in centralized exchanges. Those ones popped up for you. And you guys all know the names of them, but there's some examples of them. But it is known that exchanges like to manipulate the market, and that's why people sometimes get a bit wary of them. They go, oh, what's going on here? And that's where decentralized exchanges came along. People fell in love with the DEX. But the only thing on the DEX is like Uniswap, SushiSwap, you can't do leverage trading on there. You can only trade from peer to peer. So this is where Fxdx comes in. It says, hey, you know what? You can do some leverage trading on a DEX. No one's going to manipulate the market on you. It's between you and him. So what is CEX and what is DEX? Centralized exchanges, CEXs, are a type of cryptocurrency exchange that is operated by a company that owns it in a centralized manner. A decentralized exchange, DEX, is a peer-to-peer marketplace that connects cryptocurrency buyers and sellers. Unlike CEXs, users remain in control of their private keys when transacting on the DEX platform. So on a centralized exchange, you guys are putting your funds on there. The exchange you put out an order on the exchange. A buyer puts out his order on there, and they're manipulating it. They're reading the order books. They're matching you guys up together. Off you go. But as I said earlier, they can manipulate these things. And end of the day, your funds are being held by them in there. So the exchange goes down, your funds can go down as well. They can be locked out. I've seen this before. Sometimes they say, sorry, you can't withdraw any funds for the next 10 hours. I've had one was for like 4 days. I couldn't exchange my money or even move my money out of the account. So that was pretty sad. It's a bit of a pants clencher, but you get used to this in crypto. Decentralized exchanges came along and they said, your money, you're in control, you do what you like with it. Here you go, trade with each other. You guys are now friends. So that's the short version of what those are. If you want to know a bit more detailed exactly on these, go give it a Google. So why is Fxdx Exchange needed? Currency exchanges are predominantly centralized and have been proven to be vulnerable to security breaches as they operate as custodians for customers. Consequently, several centralized exchanges have been accused of wash trading, price manipulation, and trading against traders by taking advantage of the lack of transparency in their internal operations. Fxdx is a Web3, trustless, open-source, decentralized exchange. Fxdx opens doors to fairer and more accessible financial systems open to anyone. We see a global permit-free market that can improve what is available today and fundamentally update how we upgrade economic tools to deliver better results for everyone. Fxdx responds to the centralization and inequality in the current financial markets. So this is really saying we want to make this better for everyone to trade on here. Less manipulation, less issues, you are in control. As the buyer, you're in control. As the seller, you're in control. No more middleman playing around with you. This is your money on the line, not theirs. So they're trying to help you out with this. Other reasons why they're doing this for and how they're going to do it. Lightning fast trades. Trades executed on our platform instantly and settle in a matter of seconds. Non-custodial. Maintain control of your own keys and assets with a non-custodial solution. Open source. Built on the open web. We're committed to development of open source code. No gas fees. We're an L2 chain, so you can transact without having to worry about gas fees. Minimize liquidation. Positions that become under-collateralized are only liquidated partially to bring up margin percentage. Fully transparent. We're fully decentralized and an open book. We don't trade against our traders like centralized counterparts. Low transaction fees. We have a tiered and incentivized fees. That is, higher the trade volume, lower the fees. If you use Fxdx to pay, you get a discount. Well, there you go. Use the coin. Maximize gains. Leverage your trade to maximize returns as crypto rallies or crashes. Audited smart contracts. Our code will be audited by several audit firms and published publicly on a frequent basis. That's 2 thumbs up there for hearing all of that. So you want to hear some mind-blowing facts? The derivatives market is massive. It's often estimated to be more than $1.2 quadrillion. So that's the world market. That is a lot of money floating around out there in derivatives. Now, if we hop over to the crypto world, this year, August 2021, derivatives market was valued at around $3.4 trillion, and the spot market was around $2.4 trillion. On DEXs, though, there's only $78.5 billion of volume, with 9% of this being in derivatives. So this tells me there's a massive amount of growth still in DEXs in the DeFi world. So that's all ticking boxes saying, hey, this looks like a good project. They might be onto something. Because there's a lot of money flowing into this area now. So you're probably wondering, what are they going to run this on? It's going to be run on the Algorand network. The Algorand blockchain network is a decentralized protocol with a novel proof-of-stake based consensus mechanism that results in a very high transaction throughput and fast finality. It has the capacity for high volume trades. This is being loved by the DeFi industry at the moment because DeFi is only just starting and they need something that's going to be quick and it's going to take a lot of money through it. It needs a lot of volume to be pumped through, not cost them much and not take donkey's years to get there. So that's what they're liking about this. Again, emphasize, it is fast. Very, very, very fast. That's what you need in crypto, things to move quick, and it is cheap. That's what you want it to be, so you're not spending $100 on transaction fees. There is a little story out in El Salvador. They're going over to the blockchain, and who are they using? Algorand network. So these guys are trying to make things more mainstream, and they're looking at that big, big volumes of money moving into the market. They're going to be able to move this. The tokenomics on Fxdx, they're going to have 1 billion tokens up for grabs. There's going to be 200 million available in the token sales, 200 million set aside for the team, 250 million set aside for engagement, 25 million for liquidity, 300 million for the treasury, and 25 million for staking. Not bad. So what do we know? We look for a token. We always want to compare the market, see what else is out there, something that's very similar. And how is that going at the moment? How did it go? Is it still around? We have DYDX. And these guys are going nuts at the moment. So they trade perpetual contracts with low fees, deep liquidity, and up to 25x leverage. They have 1 billion tokens. Their team's tokens are locked up for 4 years. Public sale price was around 10 cents. They hit an all-time high of $27.22, which is like 272x on your money. And the current price is hovering around $22.41 at the time of this video. So that project's doing very well, and it's still growing. You can probably hear about it now in the crypto news. It is going bonkers. So that's a nice sign to see, because these are almost identical to each other. And what do we know? There's a lot of space for these type of projects out there. You see Uniswap, you see SushiSwap, you see 1inch. They all do the same thing, they just have different names. This is similar to that project. Look how good it did. I think Fxdx is going to have the potential to do the same type of thing that DYDX did. Give it time, let it punch through its roadmap and all that, and you can see these guys taking off. I really think it's like a little hidden gem that's just hiding there in the dirt. The team, some people are a bit skeptical because they don't know much about the team, but reading to them, some of these guys got a good background, and you can actually go talk to them yourself, set up a meeting with them, get on the Telegram. They're very, very social and they're happy to help. So guys, look into this yourself, do a bit of research on it. You can talk to the team directly. Why not give it a go? You got nothing to lose asking them some questions. This is their roadmap. Seed sales just completed. Private sales happening right now. It's almost over actually. They're going to launch their little test version in November. The IDO is coming in December. And we're off to the races after that. These are the partners they have on board. There's a few other ones, but these 6 really stood out to me because I've seen these names in other big projects. So we've got DFYN, we've got Valhalla Capital. I've seen these guys invest in some big projects. We've got the Blockchain Founders Fund. These guys invested in Splinterland in the early stage. We all know how Splinterland went. It was massive, and it still is a massive project. So I saw the name on this. The bells went off and said ding ding ding. What are they sniffing around this project for? Borderless Capital, same thing. I've seen their name on some big projects. Algorand themselves, we've got Matic, or Polygon Network as you know it. So I see a couple big companies like this getting on board in this project in early stage of it. That tells me they must see value in this. They must see something happening with this. Why would you not get involved if these big guys are doing it? You know, they know how to manage money. They got teams of guys working for them looking for projects. We're little small fishes compared to them. Go follow behind the big whale, see what he's doing, just don't get eaten by him, and stay behind him. Copy him what he's doing. That's a nice way of looking at it. And you know, you can do your own research on this, read the white papers and all that, but this gives me an idea to say, hey, these guys are onto something, let's follow them. After hearing all that, I'm going to give a more detailed rundown on this, more information that comes out, because I'm going to be personally investing in this project myself, and I'll bring them up-to-date information as I know about it. So just to recap, why I think this project is a hidden gem. DeFi, number one. There is a lot of money moving into DeFi, and I think that you guys will be blown away by the amount of money you said it's going to be piling into this. And there's huge investors that are moving on board into cryptocurrencies, into the blockchain. It's because of DeFi. They can move massive amounts of money into it. So read up about it. Everyone's going bonkers for DeFi right now. They reckon the next year or two on DeFi is going to be exploding. So that tells me one tick, good job. Algorand network, they can do the job. They can move the money quickly, cheap and fast. There's another tick. Margin trading on DEXs, awesome. That's what they need out there. You know, currently, you buy on Uniswap, you buy, you sell, you buy, you sell. You can't do no leverage trading. You can't short it. You can't long it. That's what they need. And this will benefit projects like FNDZ that I've always spoken about. They need something like this so they can start copy trading margin traders. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So look back at the project DYDX, done at 270x. That's nuts. So if you had $1,000 in this project, done 270, you'd have $270,000 now. So that tells me if this project can do even 10% of that, do a 27x, and you put $1,000 in this, you make $27,000. Even if you have to wait 12 months for that, that is a crazy return, and you're investing in a project that can actually change the DeFi world, improve it, make it better. Give people other options on there. You shouldn't just have one or two things you can go to. There should be multiple things you can pick from. Variety is always good to have, and it's nice to have a mix-up because it keeps them in line with each other. And another thing that really sells it to me is the partners on board. When I see those big names there, they sniff around all the right projects. They know where to put their money, how to make it work better for them. I like to see what they're doing. And I like to go, I might do the same thing. I do my research, I read the white papers, I read about the project, how it's going to work, and I go, this is stacking up to be a good one for me. So I'll be investing in this one. And guys, get out there, research about it, and you'll see why I want to put my money into this. So thanks again for joining me, guys. I'll do a more detailed review on this once there's more information close to the IDO date, but this is just to give you a quick rundown on what it is now, because I've just found this project, and I think you guys should start looking into it now before it starts to go off later on in the year, because they're looking to launch the IDO in December. So start doing your research now, get on Telegram, talk to them, find out in the community what's going on with it with DeFi, DEXs, CEXs, all that. Start looking for it now. You got the time, you got the opportunity, do it. And thanks again, guys, for joining me for the video. Please stay tuned for more. Any questions you have, please chuck them in the comments below, or hop on our Discord because I'm always active on there. There's other guys in the community that can help you as well. Let's grow that. Don't forget the prize giveaways we're doing now. Do not miss it. Like it, share it, and let's grow this community. Thanks, guys.